I often have dreams and nightmares about my spirit, body, thoughts, beliefs, and society. The dream I want to share with you is unique, a journey of my body and spirit filled with many obstacles. If you enjoy this story, please subscribe, tap the bell icon, and like the video to stay updated with more content. The Tooth Worm's Command: 1001 Nights of Storytelling. MahMoon endured an unbearable toothache that left her unable to eat, causing her to grow thinner each day. Lacking the funds to visit a doctor, she suffered in silence. One night, as she writhed in agony, a peculiar worm emerged from her aching wisdom tooth, growing into a snake-like creature that began to speak. "If you wish to rid yourself of this pain," the worm said, "you must come with me to a new world within your mind." Initially hesitant, MahMoon declined, claiming her tooth felt better. But the worm re-entered her mouth, intensifying her pain. Desperate, she agreed to follow it. The worm shrank MahMoon to a tiny size, and together they ventured into her own mouth. Inside, they traversed a dark, aromatic landscape, eventually reaching a cold, lampless city. The worm said, "That is the highest tower in all the worlds. Go inside, climb the stairs, and you will discover what must be done to end your pain." MahMoon approached the old tower and pushed open the heavy door. A massive guard stood beside it. She was afraid, but gathered her courage and said, "I come from the worm of my wisdom tooth. It brought me here." The guard nodded and let her pass. To reach the top, the 1001 Night floor, MahMoon had to climb the tower. On every floor stood a magnificent guardian, and to pass each one, she had to tell a new captivating story. If the story pleased the guardian, she could continue upward. If not, she would be sent down to tell a better one. She lost count of how many stories she told, how many times she climbed and fell. But finally, after 700 long days, she reached the 1001st floor. At the top, on the rooftop, there was a spacecraft. The worm, now an old man leaning on a stick, said, "You made it. You are the only human who has come this far without demands, without complaint. You are worthy to be the queen of all living beings. But there is danger," he continued. "Strange, exotic creatures are threatening to conquer Earth and steal the habitats of its creatures. You must gather all living beings and protect them." MahMoon gathered humans, animals, and plants onto the spacecraft, transporting them to another planet to train in unity and defense. They built an impregnable stronghold, deterring the alien king. After thousands of light years, the alien king proposed peace. MahMoon insisted on governing all worlds to ensure harmony. The king agreed, and Earth creatures returned home without conflict. MahMoon remained on the new planet, ruling over life and death. The alien king, enamored by her strength and vision, made her his queen. Together, they expanded the universe with peace and unity, free from cruelty and war. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon for more updates.